Hello there. My name is Jan Matthews. It is my honor and my privilege to welcome you to this open house video for the LT Orchestra Program 2020. I hope you know that as teachers, we are striving to give students the best possible education in these very unusual times. While we're missing the chance to make music together, right at this moment, we can still honor the music and honor each other by becoming finer players, better listeners, and exemplary citizens and colleagues. In normal years, I always thank families for their commitment to our program and for choosing orchestra. This year, I am extra grateful for each and every student who is riding out the wave, choosing to make music together, and for believing in the value of the arts in their lives. I will take you through the details of the program as it stands right now, and I invite you to contact me if you have any further questions. If you'll give me 1 second, I'm going to switch over to a slide presentation so we can explore further. All right, so welcome back everybody. That's my family there. Suruchi is a speech therapist at Lutheran General Hospital in the pediatric wing. My daughter Annika in the middle is 6 and starting 1st grade, and little Eva in the corner is our resident Disney princess, and she's about to turn 3. Our course objectives is to play standard pieces from symphonic repertoire to the highest technical and artistic degree. That requires that we hone the many technical skills required to play our instrument, learning how to practice efficiently and effectively, being excellent team members who care for their colleagues, and knowing how to turn music into notes into music. Grading. Our coursework consists of playing tests and quizzes that count for 75% and concert attendance, which counts for 30%. We have a final exam that'll be worth 10% of the grade. Our main goal is growth. Playing tests are a snapshot of mastery on any given day. With practice, as mastery levels increase, students have the opportunity to retake playing tests until they are satisfied with their performance or their grade. Once we get back to in-person learning, research is suggesting that string players, if wearing masks and practicing social distancing, are able to rehearse and perform together with very little risk. We hope that once school district allows in-person activities, that we would be able to rehearse and perform in person. I quickly want to discuss Symphony and Sinfonietta. Symphony is available for audition sophomores and all juniors and seniors. Sinfonietta is by audition, and that's for juniors and seniors. The big difference between auditioning successfully for Symphony versus Sinfonietta is that Symphony, we can move you up if you are ready. For Sinfonietta, we are very much hampered by how many of each instrument we need for a given year. Lower strings and upper strings have to be carefully balanced. So even if you are ready, it really depends on numbers, whether or not you have a successful audition. If you practice very hard, work through the year, get the music early and start working on it, you stand the best chance. We have more opportunities for development. As always, private lessons is such a rich and interesting experience, and I highly recommend it for all students, especially since we have such good private teachers. We have district and state music festivals. ILMEA district audition will be virtual, and that video is due on October 15th. Music is already distributed. We have 2 extracurricular groups, one South Campus, the Chamber Orchestra, and at North Campus we have a Fiddle Club, Chamber Orchestra, or Jazz group, depending on what students are interested in. There's a concerto competition on January 18th, and then you can always audition for higher groups or outside with orchestras. We had to cancel our tour this March, but as soon as it is safe to tour and the school board is approving tours, we will start touring again. We do 2 fundraisers a year. partly to help students raise money, partly to help orchestra have money to offset costs to operate it. It is not required of students, but we always appreciate any help that we can get. Students can also, of course, raise money to offset costs for tour. We are planning on having a fundraiser in the spring. So what does remote orchestra look like? 80% of our concert preparation we really can do remotely, with students learning their parts and mastering rhythm and pitch and intonation, and tempo and tone and expression. Once those things are in place, it is easier to refine and fine-tune a performance by working on blend and balance, timing and cohesion. Students will be growing as players and musicians, and they will be ready to excel once we're able to be in a room together. A huge advantage at the moment is that students really hear themselves, which is a big part of improving. If you can hear your sound, you can improve your sound. Classes are split between technical work and small chamber pieces and solos and learning parts for large orchestra works. We do silent rehearsals. All microphones are turned off from the students. That is because lag is so bad on Zoom, it is impossible to play or sing or do anything at the same time. We have breakout groups, and as much as I can, I will check in with students one-on-one. I don't have set office hours, but I am always available by appointment. Please email me to get in touch. That is the best way. If you have any concerns regarding your student or how we are helping students, please be in touch. I am preaching kindness this year in class. Students can control themselves and control how they are treating other people, just like all of us, right? So we are going to be kind to each other. We are taking responsibility for each other. And I hope that we get through this stronger than we were before. I hope you and your family are well and safe and healthy. And I'm sorry I don't get to meet you in person, but I look forward to seeing you again very soon.